Hi everyone, welcome to another recording by Richard Vickery from Audley Books Chartered Accountants. Today I want to ask you as business owners, do you own all of your company? And in this short video we're going to work out how you can tell if you do own 100% of your company or not. And there's a few things we're going to go and have a look at in order to answer this question. So the first thing that I always advise people to do to go and have a look at records of their company is go to a site. You've probably seen me use this site if you've seen a few of my videos. It's called Companies House Beta. So I'm just going to type that in there. And there it is, Companies House Beta. So we're going to double click on that and go to that site, which is here. Once you're here, you can then search for your company name. So type in your name or your company number in here. So I'm just going to look at one I own called Nest Egg Investment. So type that in there, hit return, and it should find it, and we'll go into it now. Okay, so to work out if we own all of the shares and therefore all of our company, because after all, if you're going to own it all, you need to own all of the issued shares. We're going to look at a couple of documents. Now, if your company's been in existence for some time, then you can go to your filing history and you want to look at your annual return. So you can either tick those off here to get just the annual returns listed, or you can look at the whole list and pick your latest annual return. Now and then you'd hit view PDF here to view that annual return. Now I've already done that. So I'm just going to take us right there now, and this is the annual return for Nest Egg Investments, the company we were just looking at. Now what happens is on the annual return, if I scroll through this, you'll see the first thing we get is the company directors. Well, you actually don't have to own shares to be a director, so that's not actually the piece that's going to tell us. It's actually down here. And let's stop just here where it says statement of capital, share capital, and we can just read off this that this company has ordinary shares. To be honest, most limited companies will have ordinary shares. It's got 100 allotted to it. The total value, the aggregate nominal value, each share has a nominal value. In this case, the nominal value is 1, which is highlighted here, and there's 100 of them. So the 100 times the 1 gives us the 100 allotted times the value of 1 gives us the 100 nominal value. So that's the total value of the shares. The statement of capital then just says there's 100 shares in existence and the nominal value is 100. So really the same thing as above. But this is the bit that's going to tell us now the shareholders. So this tells us who owns shares in this company and therefore who owns it. And in this case, you can see that I own 100 ordinary shares. So there's 100 ordinary shares in existence. I own 100 shares, so therefore I own 100% of the company. Now, of course, not all those shares may be issued in some instances, so really you need to find out how many shares are issued and then who owns those issued shares, which is what we've done in this case, and this will tell us that there's 100 shares in existence and I own 100 shares, therefore I own 100% of the company. Now, in some instances, the company might not have been going long enough for you to be able to pull the annual return. So in those instances, you can pull, and I'll just take us back to this website. Instead of the annual return, you can actually pull the certificate of incorporation. So I'll just tick that off, and it doesn't seem to switch it. So I'll just come off that for a second, go back in. Yeah, and go to incorporation, and it's down the bottom here. So the incorporation, you get an incorporation document on the day you start the company. So again, you'd hit view PDF to download it. I've done that already, so I'll just take us there. So this is the certificate of incorporation, and again in here we're going to find, so again, Nest Egg Investments, the same company we're talking about, and in here we're going to say, this is going to tell us how the shareholding was set up when it was first incorporated. So I'm just going to take us down again. The directors don't have to have shares, so that doesn't tell us, but here we go again. The same statement of capital. In fact, for this company, the shareholdings haven't, the number of shares haven't changed. Sometimes you'll see companies either increase or decrease the number of shares, which is why for companies that have been in existence for some time, it's best to go to the annual return. But in this company's case, it hasn't changed. So you can see again the 100 that we talked about before, the nominal value. On incorporation, it's unlikely that you've paid for the shares, so that's why that's amount paid is showing 0 in this case, and the amount unpaid is therefore the 100. But if we carry on going down, we'll see that the initial shareholdings, here I am again, Richard Vickery, me, and number of shares 100. So there's 100 shares in existence. I own 100, therefore I own 100% of the company. So just a couple of ways there to tell if you own all of your company. So I hope you find that useful. We'll be issuing more videos in the due course, so please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's been great talking to you today, and hope to see you again. Thanks very much. Bye.